Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Red Room with Phat Fabes. I'm your host, Phat Fabes. Today I heard the good news that we have 7 people now viewing this. Your one ringgit 50 cents per click will come in the mail, so just hang in there. Now that we're paying 7 people, the portable fan that I had last week is gone because we had to sell that to pay you. But nevertheless, the show goes on. We've got an amazing guest in the studio today. I've known since back in the day when I was still in the clubs playing as a DJ, and I for the first time saw her perform in this place called the Boom Boom Room. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the most talented female comedian that I know. Give it up for Joanne Kam.
Thank you.
Wow.
I forgot. You used to play R&B.
Yes.
You were a club DJ, bro.
Yes, I was. And you know, the Boom Boom Room became so famous. Even people in Thailand.
Yeah, knew about it.
Yeah.
Did you play in Boom Boom with
No, I
the
didn't
rest?
play in Boom Boom, but I was shocked when I went to Thailand. There was many people around, and then many women especially kept saying, Sir Boom Boom, Sir Boom Boom. So I thought, wow.
I think that's a different kind of Boom Boom.
Oh.
That's for you to go booms.
So what happened in the Boom Boom Room?
Bob Wong opened up Boom Boom Room after 11 LA.
Good friend of ours.
And it was 11 LA because it was the address, 11 LA.
11 Ampang, right?
And I ran the show for about 2.5 years.
Which was amazing.
Yeah.
I watched a couple of your shows.
Yeah. And I felt that at that time, KL was so, it was so vibrant and nobody cared how, who you are or what. Everyone just went there and partied. It's not like right now. You have to come with a clique. Who are you? Are you a social media influencer?
See how many followers.
See how many followers. Are you going to buy 10 bottles of champagne, to get your sofa? We were all just there,
I mean, the show was, it had that cabaret feel, that old canto style feel, which is...
not canto. I think it was vaudeville.
Oh, right. Vaudeville, sorry.
Yeah, very different.
Very different.
Vaudeville, cabaret.
Right. I was going for more like Moulin Rouge, maybe.
A little bit, because at that time Moulin Rouge wasn't a movie.
Yeah, correct.
It was just a place.
Yes, correct. So no one knew what it was.
Yeah, no one knew what it was. I think the beauty of the Boom Boom Room was we had a little bit of that. We had the divas, and then it was very MTV based,
Right.
So we also had choreographers from Singapore. Our whole dance team, when we started, were all from Singapore and Hong Kong.
So it was a huge production.
It was a huge production. I think I was the only Malaysian with the other 2 drag queens, the trans.
Right. Was that your first stint, though? I mean,
no, I was in Singapore. I was in Boom Boom Room, Singapore. I was with Kumar for about a year.
Right.
And then we were lured to Malaysia. And
wait, let me get this right. Are you Singaporean or Malaysian?
Malaysian.
Malaysian.
But I worked in Singapore.
Right.
I started my career.
Must have lost a lot of weight there.
Yes.
The food really bad, right?
Oh, so bad.
Right.
I just wouldn't know.
Thank God you came back.
I had no choice. Some nights I suffered.
Just starved lah.
Yeah, because, instant noodle was the only thing that was palatable.
And also the instant noodle from Malaysia.
Yeah, exactly. But I had to pay in Sing dollars.
Alamak, so sad. Boom Boom was what started you. Or you started in Boom Boom.
Yes.
Before that, Joanne Kam was just an ordinary, everyday person trying to make it in the entertainment world.
Before that, I was a performer at Haw Villa Dragon World.
What?
It's the Tiger Balm Garden.
Right.
Where you have the 10 courts of hell.
Okay.
And the big dragon flume, right? So that was where me and Kumar met. We were both performers. A lot of people don't realize that me and Kumar were from there. And then after that, Kumar left to Boom Boom Room Singapore for 6 months.
Right.
After that, he called me to guest in Boom Boom Room Singapore. And after my first stint with him, the owners came out and offered me a co-hosting job.
With him, right.
With him in Singapore. And we ran the show in Singapore, Boom Boom, for a year before we were lured to Malaysia.
So Kumar was in Malaysia as well?
Supposedly, he was supposed to come to Malaysia. We tendered our resignation, but within the month, he decided to stay back in Singapore.
Okay.
So when he decided to stay back in Singapore, I came to KL because no choice. I already quit with all the other dancers,
Right.
and I was the only one who could actually talk. So people, remember, you have to talk.
Correct. Not text message. Talk.
And that part, stop. So that was it. And that was the start because everyone else was a choreographer or dancer.
Yeah.
No one, there was literally nobody to host the show. I was pushed in front.
So you pretty much headlined the show, right?
I had
no choice.
I had no choice.
Which turned out amazing for you.
Yes. Oh my God. 32 years and counting.
Right.
It's been 32 years, Fabes.
I don't know who wrote this script, but it does say introduction. My next guest is a model. Hang on.
I am. I'm a plus size model.
Wait,
How
wait.
dare you?
My next guest is a mother.
Mother also?
Next question, believe it or not, what is it like doing the catwalk on the runway? Let me change that question. What is it like walking your cats in the morning?
Well, cats don't walk, you know.
They don't. What do they do?
It's like slither.
So how's motherhood been like for you as an entertainer?
My daughter is 19.
What?
Yeah.
No way. The last time I think I would have seen a video of your
5.
Yeah, something here. You're right.
See, Fabes, we haven't aged. You haven't aged.
Yeah.
I haven't aged. Yeah, 19. So
Dating
now,
already, not?
no lah. Now
No.
she just have opinion.
Oh, cheer. Oh, one of those strong opinions.
Opinions.
Save the earth?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
She's very different from me. She's an introvert.
Right.
But she is sarcastic. So
She tells you like it is.
the sarcasm comes from me.
You, right. So are you happy about that?
Yeah, well, there's off days and there are on days, you know.
Right.
As a single mom, especially for women in entertainment, it's really difficult because there will be a point when, like after I give birth, I couldn't be with her. I had to have helpers and maids. You know, because don't forget, you have to take on the role of a breadwinner. So a lot of time, like, I think a lot of single moms, and I'm not generalizing everyone, but because I am one, I understand the guilt factor because you have to work and then other people are minding your child, you know, and you can't, and because with entertainment, it's not like I'm in a company that allows maternity leave for 3 months.
No such thing, right?
No such thing. So
don't work, don't get paid.
Yeah.
That's it, end of story.
So I still remember the last day of my confinement. I had a job, a stage job. I was already on stage.
So this was like 2 months in after you gave birth, and you're already up.
Yeah, 2 months. No, 1 month.
1 month.
Yeah, because confinement is 1 month.
1 month, okay. And you're already up on stage performing.
Yeah, but you see, I'm a stand-up comic, so thank God I don't have to run around
Too much, right?
But that's the thing. And then of course, growing up, there's always guilt factor because you have to leave the house.
You miss out on so many things.
Yeah.
Does she remind you
Yes.
how much of her life you've missed?
Yes, she cut my costumes without me knowing, and then I found out. And then she's like, because I have it in her cupboard. Then she's and then she was at 14 when I found out because I wanted to take some of my old costumes. I'm like, what is this? What is it? And she said, oh, you can't blame me for my outburst when I was 8. So it's been
She did it when she was 8.
8 to 10.
Because
I was leaving as a mother.
She thought if she ruined your costumes, you wouldn't be able to go out.
Well, she was 8 or 10, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Mommy never told me your name, but yeah, I guess that's sarcasm. I can see where it's coming from now. That's amazing, though. What do you say was your biggest highlight in your whole career?
Oh my God, there's so many highlights. Like for example, the WOW show is one highlight. I managed to kick that stock off with Ning and Shaz. It was because I wanted to bring a podcast because everyone's looking for younger and younger audience. So the voice of this generation, you know, Gen X, you know, everyone's just targeting Gen Z. But you must understand that there is a whole pool of generation that was Gen Z that's already become older, you know, 30, 40, 50s.
Yeah.
And also women our age have different issues to talk about.
Yep.
And a lot of it unfortunately, no one's capitalizing on it. So we kind of regret it. Okay, at least we have the wow show, and it's something that we want it to be relatable for our age group and the younger ones to understand as well.
Right. So you've been a single mom for the longest time. Is there a man in your life now? I heard that you're living at home. You're living at home alone with
with my daughter.
And the rat.
And there's a rat.
There's a rat.
There's two rats. There's two rats. One in the kitchen, one in my bedroom. I think it's a rat. So here's the thing.
Wait, last week I spoke to Cher. She's got 2 cats. You got two rats. What's going on with you women?
Cat. I inherited a cat because my friend broke up. And then one of the cat is with me. The cat is good for my daughter. It's like a therapy cat. But the cat is old cat. It's a fat old cat.
Fat old Garfield.
So we thought, okay, we have the cat now. The rat, because of all the rains, my condo is on the ground floor.
Right.
So
the rats come in.
Other things come in.
Other things. What else have you had come in?
Lipas lah, entah apa lah. Because once the ground gets wet, it all comes out.
Absolutely.
Ants lah,
Absolutely.
So there is a rat not living in the kitchen. It knows. I've seen it coming through the kitchen window. Dude. And I was like, okay, cat, you are right here. But the floor is old, so the floor is not going to catch it. I mean, like, why are you here? Why are you even here? And then, okay, this is the thing in my bedroom, because I've been also going in and out of Singapore for work.
Right.
So I noticed for 2 weeks already that at 3 or 4 o'clock or 2, like when
AM,
not PM. PM or nothing.
Nothing.
From my right cupboard, there'll be a sound like, not noise.
Dude, he's coming to your bedroom now.
Yeah, it's in my bedroom, but every time I switch on the light and I look through my cupboard, nothing. It's not, and then sometimes I can feel like it's somewhere and it's either Toyo, a gremlin, or a rat. Because if a rat, I would see, but I've not seen the bedroom one. All I've done is at 3 o'clock, there'll be a scratching on my cupboard. And at first, I was like, eh? Then now, I just live with it.
Can we turn this into a Halloween episode?
I really don't know what it is. It could be a Toyo.
So when you turn on the lights, nothing?
Nothing.
The sound also disappears?
Yeah, no, there was one time I turned on the lights. The sound is still there. I looked through, nothing. So I don't know what's happening, Maybe there's a ghost in the...
Dude,
I don't know. Maybe...
When in doubt...
I mean...
Run out.
Nah, no, I'm not going to run. You run out. I'm like, I'm here. I'm like, I'm sleeping. You...
Gangster, yo.
I'm like, you figure out what you want to do. Because it's not like it's eating my clothes or my underwear or anything.
You see, that's why I don't think it's a rat.
I don't think it's a rat either.
Because rats, they either go for the underwear or whatever, but...
Yeah, they'll go for the underwear. There'll be holes in my underwear. But so far, there's
nothing, right?
Nothing. And there's no like signs of rat, because if there's rat, there'll be rat shit, right?
Yeah.
So it only happens at night, like 3 a.m.
And it's at that cupboard, same
It's
place.
that cupboard. So I've already told my daughter, I think this week when we're free, we need to take everything out and see where this sound is coming from.
Right.
I'm not scared. I just want to sleep. I'm like, this is 3 a.m. But I got curious, like even yesterday, because it's quite loud, right? I switch on and again, nothing. So sometimes when I switch on, the sound is still there. Sometimes it's not. So I really...
But you can't pinpoint the direction where the sound is coming from.
Right cupboard.
Right cupboard.
Yeah. But it's kind of like they're scratching the wall.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a...
Sorry, we don't have a real red wall. Red curtain.
Like that. So
low budget.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe there's a show. There's a show on TV about like they have the hidden camera.
Right.
What is it called?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Come on, you know, right? It's like then they catch ghosts.
Yes. You should do that. You should have a hidden camera.
I'm just too tired.
Oh, dude, now this is so interesting. So you got a ghost in the house and a rat.
I don't know whether it's a ghost or a rat. All gremlin, because it's obvious. Obviously, there are nails because you're scratching the cupboard wall. So I'm not scared. I'm just like, please do not eat my baju.
I would have moved house, or I would have moved the cupboard out.
Well, I'm supposed to move house anyway. So
there you go.
So my daughter did say, "Mom, we have rat. We're living with a rat." I think that's what the cat saw. But
the cat was
the rat. So we will be moving soon.
Right. So
But it's not because of all this lah.
right. So what are you going to do? You're going to clear out the cupboard and then
I
see
want to
if the scratching is...
investigate.
Yeah,
I'm
investigate
not
out.
investigate.
Please let me know what it is.
If there's scratches, I'm like, okay, let's keep the cupboard here.
Yeah,
Get
we
a
just-
new IKEA cupboard.
and just get out of the house.
Well, not really. I'm not that super. As long as things are not flying, I'm not being
Well, you
possessed.
never know. Didn't
If I'm not being possessed, I'm okay.
didn't just start?
Huh?
Did this thing just start?
Oh, about 2 weeks already. This is the third week.
Wow.
I'm still living with it. I'm like, dude, it's 4 a.m. Like, can you please figure this out?
My gosh. Okay, let's get back to
So your question.
yes. So when you write your jokes, you had all kinds of shows.
Yes.
The one that I always remember is "Come on Your Face."
Yeah, no,
Your
that
Face.
one's also a cabaret show. That one's a variety show.
Right. I never had a chance to go watch you because it's always when I'm on air.
Correct.
And
We're both busy, bro.
yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, man, with the title like that, what's going on in that show?
I
right?
mean, bring that back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because right now, what we're doing is we are doing House of Kam, which
Right.
is the add-on to
Kam is a surname, by the way.
of course.
Yeah, okay.
so
if
House-
you didn't know Joanne Kam. Yeah.
House of Kam is the remix of the Boom Boom Room show.
Okay.
So every 3 or 4 months, we do a big one.
All right.
So the next one's going to be in November 16th, Saturday.
Oh, that's
so we are already tickets in production. Tickets will be on sale next week. Yeah.
So how in detail do you go? How long does it take for you to create a show like that?
3 months. Because first is
Yeah.
ideation, and that one can take, like, if you have your ideas already, then you need to look at your calendar and say, okay, which month?
Right.
So when you do the which month and you find a place, then it's 3 months from there.
But production, costumes, the people,
Yep.
the divas, whoever that's going to be, all of that, 3 months. That's pretty
Because
fast.
you already have people,
Ah,
so you know.
right.
So, but you must understand the ideas for each conceptualized show can begin from a year before. So right now, November is the next one. Like even with the WOW show, it took me 6 months.
Okay.
Okay, so WOW show.
So you conceptualize the
yeah.
whole thing?
Yeah, the WOW show live. I conceptualized everything.
Right.
The scripts were written by me and Charmaine Oatman. Then I turned it into a variety kind of show. I'm good at doing that, you know?
Okay.
So then the House of Calm is next. And then after that, in January, we will be doing Jit Murad Festival.
Oh, wow.
And
That'd
that one
so
we'll
nice.
be doing a strict-on comedy show. We haven't found the title yet, but we already have locked down a few comedians who said yes.
Were you very close to Jit?
Yes. I was,
Best buddies?
no, not best buddies, but towards the year where he could still work. We did a couple of shows. I even have
nice.
pictures of him and my daughter and me.
Oh, nice.
When my daughter was like about 6.
Nice. So the immediate big one is
House
the
of Kam?
House of Kam. I wanted to call it the Kam Room. I'm like, what is
It could be the Kam Room. I mean, like everything, you know.
Dude.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I'm going to have a podcast, the podcast will be called Unfiltered Kam.
Oh gosh, yes. That will be such a good one. Now, and what's to come after that?
That will be the Jit Murad Festival
Right.
in January.
In January.
And then after that, there's just corporate shows for now. I'm keeping next year loose because I kind of want to take a little break as well. It's been good. I've been back to back.
Holiday time, back to back is good.
Back
For
to back
entertainers like us, back to back is good.
Back to back
When
is
you're
good.
completely on your back all the time is no good.
That's a different.
Yes.
That's a different work.
Wow. So, if I wanted to engage Joanne Kam,
I'll give you my rate.
please. Not rate, the place to go and look for.
Online, isn't that how your customer?
No lah,
Say
some
client-
Gen Xers, you know.
All that.
Go online lah, just type Joanne Kam lah.
Yeah, just go online.
Okay.
I mean, I'm on Instagram. Don't you
I
get?
follow you on Instagram.
Don't you get DMs? Don't like, hey,
well, I do.
hey, Fabes,
I do.
why don't you come and do my podcast?
Okay, so basically just DM her if you want her to, perform.
Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook.
You want to know about tickets?
Trust me, if doctors can find me, you can find me.
Wow, you got doctors finding you.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, for sure, medical show.
Medical show. So I think a lot of us have kind of learned how to navigate Gen Z and use it to our advantage, like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we have to run with times, but I also feel, as Gen X,
some old school
values, some old school values.
Yes.
Some old school values, and we stay longer anyway. Relationship or not.
Oh, yes.
we don't do situationships. We only do relationships.
Yeah. Every other Gen Z is saying, oh, I've been in this situationship. It's time to move on. It's like,
yeah.
Everything is a move on for them, but it's not for us.
Yeah.
We stay, we don't leave. We're like a nosebleed. We keep coming back.
Yeah, no choice. We're too tired to what? I have to learn all this new pattern again.
Yeah. All right, Joanne, it was a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you so much for coming on board. Good luck with season 3 of the
Wow Show.
That's
House of Kam.
Yeah, House of Kam. Maybe in the future, the Kam Room.
You never know.
You never know. When is the Wow Show?
We're shooting season 3 now.
It's not completed yet, but do you have a date where you're going
to watch that one you'll have to ask, somebody call my producer.
Producer man. All right.
Don't do this alone.
Okay. So thank you very much, Joanne Kam, everyone. And another episode of The Red Room. We'll see you next week.